Alright guys, we are at chapter 4 with Grace. Alright, so I believe this is the last time we're going to be playing as Grace. So this is the last chapter. This is the chapter where we're going to be going to all the museums. It can be a pain. Alright. So let's see if
I could read these biographies of Ludwig. Wait a minute.
Oh, I wonder which one is about
Ludwig
Ludwig.
the Second, fairy tale king of Bavaria. I didn't see this before.
Oh.
Yep, English. Huh.
Alright. No, it is not my new baby. Alright, so let's read the book. I wonder if this is a real place.
Ludwig remained throughout his life both very bright and very naive. He was an introvert
he was a
who seemed to
dumbass.
be constantly out of sync with traditional views of rulership, money, and human relationships. The world ever failed to match his ideals.
And his
Perhaps
castles.
this was a fault of his sheltered upbringing as future king. He never was introduced to the real world, and the real world failed to interest him as an adult. In his youth, Ludwig was in fine physical condition and loved to hike alone in the Alps and ride
That was
horses.
very smooth. No
He had a
transition
hunting
at all.
lodge, Shahen, specifically for this purpose. Unfortunately, in 1872, a rather traumatic hunting accident befell the king of Shahen,
Accident.
and his leg was
You can
cruelly
hear the
damaged.
hyphens.
He never fully recovered from this incident,
Oh.
and his hiking and riding ceased. His physical health deteriorated from that time on, and explains why he looked so unhealthy in later years.
Yeah, well, that's
a
why.
hunting accident?
That's why. That's why back then, like it was like rub an onion on your gunshot wound and it's gonna heal. Yeah, whatever.
Other than his long-standing friendship with the Empress Elizabeth of Austria and with his mother, the relationships Ludwig attempted with others were nearly always a disappointment for him
I know
and a
that feeling.
bewilderment for his partners. He would become obsessed with someone, a singer, an artist, a nobleman or a peasant,
An
and
actor
would
in a
bombard
Sierra
them
game.
with gifts, praise, and favors.
Mm.
When they would fail to return the depths of rapturous passion he required, the singular adoration and humble obedience he expected, he would grow disappointed and cut himself off from them. The objects of his
I
interest
will never
were
do that,
occasional
Dean.
women,
You will
usually
always
ones he
be
fell
my
in love
number
with
one.
after seeing them in idealized roles on the stage, but they were more often young men who fit his fantasies of the heroic sagas like Lohengrin and Parsifal that he so loved.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop those jokes because, I mean, in 2019, people are messed up. Sorry, Dean, I'm gonna stop the jokes. Well, maybe not, but we'll see.
A good example of the king's obsessive
I
behavior
love you,
in
Dean.
relationships is the following letter from the Königlich Bayerische Archives, which this author was privileged to access. It is dated 1864, and it was written by Ludwig's manservant, Paul, to a friend. The king has been in high mood these days. The reason, of course, is a new interest. Thursday last, the king attended a performance of Lohengrin in the Wittelsbacher Theater.
90-Day Fiancé.
He came back in a fever, demanding that a man be found. The man, it was gathered, had been sitting in a box across from Ludwig and had drawn the king's attention by his beauty and his deep emotional response to the performance. The king declared
He was known as the
here
Black
at
Wolf.
last is a sensitive soul. The man was tracked down and brought in for an audience. Upon my word, never have I seen any mind so in line with His Majesty's own. They discussed Wagner and France and Byron and all manner of things
Paul
until
Byron.
long past dawn.
Nice.
The young man, beautiful indeed to look upon, met the king's enthusiasm and knowledge bit for bit.
So I'm guessing that they're talking about Van Glover with his beauty.
His Majesty has been in the thick of it ever since, and while I welcome his good temper, I grow tired of fetching letters back and forth to Louis, so called by His Majesty. That should tell you who the young man looks like. At all hours of the night. This author has not been able to learn much about Louis, but he was known to have been a seemingly high-bred foreigner, and he was involved with Ludwig as late as 1880 when he fell into disfavor.
We should totally call Van Glover. We should call him, hey, Louis. This is not over.
The king, especially later in life, felt a great deal of guilt about his sensual nature. His diaries are full of repentant entries begging God for forgiveness and swearing to remain pure. In many of the diary entries, he swears to abstain from sexual relations. The number of these oath entries indicate that Ludwig was not very successful in resisting temptation, yet it is also clear that Ludwig was a God-fearing man and that, though his flesh might occasionally fall, he never surrendered his heart and his conscience to sin.
Wow, that sure is beautiful. All right. Okay, so that's good. All right. So let's see where we are supposed to go. Oh, Gerda's not there. Alright, so let's go take a look. We'll start at the post office, see if we got anything from the man itself. Rittersberg.
Grüß Gott, Frau Nakimura. Ich habe etwas für Sie.
Or mail, the mail doesn't come to you, you go to it. A letter from Gabriel.
Ja, das ist vom Schattenjäger. Ja.
Oh, everybody knows it's from the Schattenjäger. Yeah, I think he loves you.
Gabriel is a working partner and... Never mind. Danke.
Bitte, brauchen Sie noch etwas?
Oh,
My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
here, you want this book?
I don't want to mail that.
I don't want to mail that.
Danke. Bitte.
They should just call her the B word. Bitte. Can we go bother this guy again? Hello?
They're
Oh!
closed.
Oh! He locked the door. He doesn't want to see her. Alright, let's go see if we can find the Smiths.
Hello there, dear.
You want some shots and
I'm Grace
Jaggers?
Nakamura from the castle. Am I interrupting?
Heavens, no.
Have a seat, Miss Nakamura.
Well, I might. For a moment.
Isn't this nice?
You want to have a
We just
threesome?
finished our breakfast. Do you want something?
No thanks.
Good for you. I can never turn down food myself. Now you just tell us all about it, Sugar Pie.
Tell me about
You
yourself.
mentioned the other night that you were a demonologist. What is that exactly?
Well, it's not as bad as it sounds, honey. What Emma and I
Warhammer
really
Fantasy
do
Roleplay,
is to
page
help protect
59.
people.
Protect them from what?
Well, do you believe in the devil, Miss Nakamura?
It is an advanced
believe
class.
in evil,
You need
that
to
helps.
start as a
Oh, but
student.
Satan and his demons are
Or an
real,
apprentice.
And they will attack the living. And most folks don't know what to do once they've been attacked.
It will give you
We try to help
plus
protect
30 to your
people.
weapon skills.
How can you protect people from demons?
Best protection is faith in God, of course. But sometimes faith isn't enough.
Not really.
Sometimes we have to delve into the supernatural in order to protect others. Your shot and joggers are just the same.
Shots
are?
and joggers.
He is?
Of course. The warriors of light are rare these days, but they do exist all around the globe.
No,
That's interesting.
somebody needs to
I just read
Photoshop
about a group called
a
Manos
picture
del Sol in Brazil.
of
So
Dean
the Ritters
Erickson
aren't the only shot
with some
jaggers.
Well,
nunchucks.
they're probably the only ones to use that title, but others
Warriors
have
of
been
Light.
chosen for the battle.
Hey, by the way, I did not even read that letter. Okay, we'll read it
Do you
after.
know anything about King Ludwig II?
Why,
Well, we saw
yes.
his castles, didn't we, Mother?
We sure did.
Mother.
Why do you ask?
Well, I found a letter in the Schottenegger library warning Ludwig about the Black Wolf.
Who wrote the letter?
One of Gabriel's ancestors, a Schottenegger.
Seems like whoever was using me as a megaphone helped you find that letter. Perhaps you should follow the path something's pointing at. Look into Ludwig.
I intend to.
Don't tell me what to do.
The other night you said something about the Black Wolf. What did you mean? Where did you hear that name?
I wasn't the one talking.
I don't understand.
Well, that's quite all right. The
He
point
was
is,
using
it
me
would
as
be
a
very good
megaphone.
idea to answer those questions, and we must work together to do so.
No, we don't.
Of course I'll help you, Pumpkin. I'd like to know myself, wouldn't I? It isn't every day one's taken over by a disembodied spirit, and I don't much care for it, thank you.
You're not talking about a seance, are you?
Oh, heavens no.
Thank God.
Emil's right. I'm much better at tarot cards. I can read for you or for someone else if you prefer.
Can you tell me about Gabriel?
Are you sure you don't know anything about the Black Wolf?
I never did, dear. I told you.
I'm a
You mustn't
mentalist.
confuse the vessel with the voice. All I remember
You're
was
thinking
seeing
of a red hammer.
very bright flash like lightning. Next thing I knew, Emil had me outside. Whatever it was very powerful. Very powerful.
Just like the Rock. Yeah, if you smell, la 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 la
Well,
la.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to do my tarot reading.
Don't you worry now. I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't. Pick a card, any card.
Push your vital energies into the cards.
So, guys, this is called a classic force. Oh,
This
she just
is
did
your
a
soul
double lift.
card. That which applies to all of your lifetimes. It's the Empress. Oh, that's a good one.
What's it mean?
It means that your soul's journey is one of leadership. There's great strength here.
Note
and
she did not
intelligence.
mix the cards, so
This
she's
card
basically using
represents what you're like in this lifetime.
the
It's the
pneumatic
chariot.
stack.
Self-discipline. Control.
The
You
four
need
of
to feel you have a
diamonds,
plan,
the
that
nine
you're
of clubs.
testing your abilities. The chariot's very masculine.
Oh my
The
god,
combination
your
with the
pinky
Empress,
break is
it
horrible,
tells me
lady.
that you're currently exploring your male side.
She's gonna do a
You'll
second
seek
deal,
out great
guys.
achievement, but it does have its price.
Doesn't sound anything like me.
Yes, dear. The third card
Oh, see?
represents the other. You've pulled the magician.
Yes.
Who is he, dear?
His name is David Blaine.
Excuse me?
Your other, the magician. Oh, this is a very powerful card. Major
Yes.
Arcana.
My other?
Everyone has an other. Let's see. I bet it's the Schottenjäger. What's his name?
The Schottenjäger? Gabriel Knight?
A name of power.
Yeah.
He is powerful, this one. The magician is dexterous and cunning, mischievous and manipulate,
That's
Yep.
Gabriel, all right?
Yep.
and very strong with magical and occult powers. Now, this is interesting because your card, the chariot, is all logic and reasoning, while his, the magician, is spiritual and intuitive. You two are quite a pair.
Aww.
The
Oh,
fourth
she's
card
starting to
shows
believe
what
in
you're
it.
trying to achieve at this moment. Your
You are-
immediate destiny.
You are trying to get pregnant.
It's the strength or lust card.
Yeah, see?
Lust?
Not that kind of lust, dear. It's a trial card, finding the strength to continue some difficult journey. It also represents the integration of conflicting energies. That must be your chariot and his magician energies. Strength also means bonding those energies, loving without judgment, learning to love the beast.
So this is the part where they talk about bounding, and now you have the
What
innkeeper
is this trial, dear?
that comes in and
Do
is
you
like, "Oh, you are back. Oh,
Well,
want me to show you my
Gabriel
other
and I
pictures
are
of
involved
Ludwig?
with the case right now.
Oh, my
will be
grandfather
a
showed
hard
this to
time.
me.
You must let your love give you power. Use the positive energy of your union or you may not succeed.
That's the power
think you're
of
wrong,
love."
Gabriel and I just work together.
Yes, dear. But if I might just suggest, when you're facing negative forces, the positive energy of love is a very vital weapon. You make yourself vulnerable when you resist your own tools.
Well, that's been helpful.
No, it
I
hasn't.
hope so, dear.
Anyway, they should have hired Danny Garcia to do the reading.
Maybe we should do a reading for Gabriel.
Oh, let's! It's a little like spying on someone unawares, but what the heck? Reach out to the cards
Oh my god, your
and to think
break.
about his essence.
Alright guys, what did I teach you? Classic force?
His soul card
Double lift?
is the magician. Yes, dear. It reflects your other exactly.
Well, maybe, but I'd rather hold out for David Copperfield.
Oh, she stole my
And his
David Blaine joke.
lifetime card. Oh, goodness.
Good job,
The
Grace.
lovers.
You mean the sole purpose of his life is in his pants? Doesn't surprise me.
It's not what you think, dear. It's a duality card. As a lifetime card, it refers to Gabriel's own duality. Good versus evil.
He wants
physical
to be with
pleasure
you
versus
and with Guardia
spiritual
at the
growth,
same
that
time.
kind of thing. His challenge.
By the way, did I offer you
is
to do a
integrate
threesome
the
with me? And
conflicting
okay,
parts
never
of
mind.
himself. Until he does, he'll never find peace. And you will find peace when you acknowledge all of him. Find a way to love the worst as you already love the best.
You're really reaching.
Mother.
His other is the High Priestess.
Let me guess. That's me, right?
No.
No, dear, it's not. The High Priestess represents psychic mystery,
Oh.
deep wisdom. This is a very different energy from
She
your
is
earthy one.
Pissed.
This must be our connection. To the voice, dear! Someone is trying to communicate with Gabriel. This force is represented by the High Priestess.
That's not much help. What about the Black Wolf?
But it is a help, dear. The High Priestess is a spiritual guide card if ever there was one. The message must have been a warning.
If this force is connected to Gabriel, and if he's so very psychic, then why doesn't it just go to him? Why say it to me?
Maybe Gabriel's blocked. Maybe he's purposefully blocking. There is that duality business. Let's go on and see if it becomes clear. The fourth card, remember, represents the current situation.
Oh,
It's
the death card.
death.
Oh. Nothing to worry about then.
Now, you just leave interpretation up to me, Sugar Pie. It's a transformation card, dying to one thing and being born to another. It is painful, but it isn't necessarily bad. Two of Wands.
Oh
my.
no. That's not good.
What?
A 2 is not good here. Wands is Mars in Aries. That's a war card. In conjunction with the death card, there are 2 possible transformations.
2 transformations?
Yes, dear. Gabriel is waging a spiritual battle. The
And he is
transformation might
going to
be
become
good
a beautiful butterfly.
or evil. That must be the purpose of the High Priestess. She's trying to guide him.
So you think he really might be in danger?
Of
Oh,
course.
yes, dear. Gabriel's very essence is at stake. If he takes the wrong path with his powers, Imola and I will stay in town. You must let me know if anything else happens that we can read the clues. Let the Force use you.
Let the force be with. Oh, sorry, use you. Seriously, let the force
better
use
go.
you?
Anytime you need us, stop by.
Be careful now.
I'd better go
Thanks.
before the mouse comes in, kicks the door down, and sues us. Alright, now I just want to read the letter before I forget. No, I don't want to read the book. The book.
Gracie, you decided to come over. That's great. Good and tag and all that. I'm sure you and Gertie are hitting it off.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Thanks for finding the werewolf book. I'm not sure what it all means, but it might be useful. About Ludwig II, you know, I think you might have something there. Ubergrau says there are 2 places you should check out. Ludwig had
Ubergrau.
a castle called New Swan something, and there's a museum about him here in chemistry. Something like that.
Here in
I
chemistry.
really think you should spend some time looking into it.
Oh, maybe I should ask the Smith. Since they
Don't worry.
visited the museums.
Things are going very smoothly this time around. I've tracked a suspect to a hunt club run by a man named Von Glauer. He seems okay.
Okay,
but
so
I'm
it's
sure
really
there's
Von
something
Glauer.
going on with at least
Okay.
one of the others. Don't worry, though. I met a police detective named Lieber, so I have backup. I'll be finished soon. Sit tight and enjoy your visit till I get there. Gabriel.
Does he think I'm on vacation here?
Yeah, exactly.
No address. Thank you very much, Mr. Knight. I don't have anything else to say to this. I don't have any.
Does he know about the museums? Yes, I heard you talk about bounding.
Herr Huber?
Yes.
Yes?
Did you bring that letter
I was
tongue?
wondering if you've changed your mind about telling me where Gabriel is. It's really important.
No.
No.
Sorry.
No boobies, no tellies. Bastard.
Thanks.
Bitte?
Again, call her the B word. Bitte. Alright, so if I remember correctly, we need to go see... what's her name? Gerda? She's gonna be at the tomb of... yeah.
Gerda's here. I wonder what she's up to.
Well, she's crying, obviously. Man, I love her nails. They're all perfect. She's gonna steal it. Ah,
Gerda was in love with Wolfgang.
no shit. She has a picture in her room. Oh no, she was in love. It looks like she has a nosebleed. Wait, isn't there like a... Can I get
I
like...
wonder what kind of flowers these are.
Oh, these are Carnivus lupus. Alright, so I'm gonna go and grab a rose. Like a rose on the grave. Na 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 na.
I don't want to go back into Gerda's bedroom.
Oh, you should. It's called an ambush. Alright, let's grab a flower. I'm surprised there's not a werewolf called Van Flower. Ow. Ow. Oh, she's gonna get like a bouquet of flowers. Maybe now the old guy's gonna tell me where Gabriel is. Yes, my pretties. Mmm. Miyota. Oh. Alright.
They're beautiful, but they won't last long in my coat.
They're plastic.
Grace Nakamura.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure. Thank you, Grace. Coming out of the closet. Speeding up. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Speeding up. This is a speed run now. Come on, go, 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 go. Give her the flowers. Give her the flowers. Ah, that's where you're hiding. Beta. Got you some flowers, Beta. Oh great, now I need to order more flowers.
There. That's better, don't you think?
I am so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I was an idiot.
Yes, you were.
Gabriel and I,
We never...
I know.
You're
It's
not
my
his type.
fault. It's Gabriel's fault. He never tells me anything. I don't know why he didn't want me on this case.
Because he loves you.
Maybe he just...
Don't even try to make excuses for him.
You're in a
Still,
church, in a
He's up to
cemetery,
his neck in it, I think.
surrounded by skeletons.
Will you help me out with something?
Of course.
I have to do some research on Ludwig. I want to go see some of his castles.
You want to go for me?
Take Gabriel's car.
No, I want you to go for me. I don't want to go.
There's a map of southern Bavaria in the car. Ludwig's castles are all marked.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you.
Good luck.
Bye forever.
I think she wants to be left alone. Grace Nakamura.
No.
Grace Nakamura.
No.
Grace Nakamura.
No.
Grace Nakamura.
No. Look, she has a nosebleed. Okay, so this is the part I was dreading. The part with the castles. So this is the part I'm gonna need the playthrough. Okay. Okay, so where do we need to go? So this is Rittersberg, Hershmershmersh, let's go to Neuschwanstein. Damn it! Ooh. Okay.
Our tour begins in the entry hall. Ludwig II lived from 1845 to 1886. He assumed the Bavarian throne at the age of 18 when his father died.
I have
Ludwig's
nothing to
passion was
do.
building castles. He built 3 during his lifetime: Linderhof, Herrenchiemsee, and Neuschwanstein. Plans for a 4th castle, Falkenstein,
I think I have to
were
play like all the
underway when
tapes.
he died. In addition to his obsession with building, Ludwig also had a passion for classical heroic German mythology, a taste he shared with the German opera composer
Oh.
Richard Wagner.
Oh,
Neuschwanstein is decorated throughout with
What's going on?
themes from these stories, most of which directly relate to Wagner's operas.
oh, he's gonna leave. Oh yeah, there was a timed element. Oh man, I hate this. Okay.
These scenes seem to tell a story, but I have no idea what story.
Nah, man. That's not how you need to do it.
The paintings in this room
Oh my
are
God.
from the Siegfried saga.
Oh, okay, that's it.
These scenes seem to tell a story, but I have no idea what story.
Me? Yes, you.
The paintings in this room are from the Siegfried saga.
You have a bird on your head. Who, me? Dun, 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 dun. I love this song.
I wonder where that door leads.
Open it.
I wonder where that door leads.
Open it. Damn it. Okay, alright, let's go here.
You are now standing in the king's bedroom. This is probably the most it was this kind of extravagance
Whoops.
that bankrupted the king. In the years before his death, he found it increasingly difficult to find
I thought I
money
could
from
continue
any source.
looking. Oops.
Did they have running water in 1886? Did they have running water in...
Of course not.
Maybe Ludwig thought all this luxury would help him sleep. Maybe Ludwig...
Wow. Does everybody think that the luxury is going to make them
The
sleep?
richly carved bed, with its canopy, resembles a Gothic building and its turrets. The
A
bed's draperies were handmade
Gothic.
by dozens of Bavarian
Gothic
smiths.
building. Okay.
I don't think the guards want to be bothered.
Okay, so I wanna hold your
Scenes from the
hand.
opera Tristan and Isolde. Scenes from the opera Tristan and Isolde.
Okay. Ah, there we go.
It's a beautiful crucifix. Ivory and gold.
Take it, steal it, eat it, stick it up your tour tape.
This is Ludwig's private chapel. The king was a devout Catholic, as were all of the Wittelsbacher rulers. They supported the Roman Church even when other European countries were dominated by Protestantism.
The Black Madonna of Altadin. I wonder what her
How you
story
doing,
is
little
all
fella?
about.
I'm doing fine, thank you. Oh, my eyes. You're so hairy.
The stained glass window depicts St. Louis receiving the last sacraments.
Oh. Receiving de la sacrament, ça n'a pas de style bon sens, tabarnak. Alright. Let's go this way. Oh, is there something here I can unlock? Oh, there was something in the wall, I think. Oh, what's this?
In the corner is a brown tiled stove with clay figures of Tristan and Isolde.
Oh, Tristan. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, is that it? No, that can't be it. She's like 10 feet
I
tall.
don't think the guards want to be bothered while on duty.
Can I sit on the chair?
I'm surprised people don't sit in these chairs when the guard's not looking.
Oh, isn't that like the ending of Indiana
The
Jones
miracle
1?
of the Grail. The miracle of the Grail. This is the king's living room. The walls are decorated with scenes from the Lohengrin saga. The king first saw Wagner's
The
opera
Lohengrin
Lohengrin
saga.
when he was 16, and it so affected him that he considered it a form of enlightenment. The tragedy of Lohengrin
She's gonna
was
leave.
his essential loneliness. This too was Ludwig's own fate. Ludwig withdrew more and more into his fantasy world of epic heroes and absolute monarchy. An ideal he was determined to create in his castles if he could not have it in his real life.
What were you afraid they'd see?
What were you afraid they'd see? Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Grace Nakamura.
Grace Nakamura.
Okay.
More swans.
More swans. You stop with your swans.
I can almost picture Ludwig in here. I wonder what he really dreamt about in this room.
This is a reproduction of the grotto from the Tannhäuser saga. In such places, Ludwig could pretend he was one of his beloved mythic heroes. As the grotto personifies, the
I want to be
castles
Captain
were solitary
America.
footprints. It is one of the great ironies
Oops.
of Ludwig's story that the castles that he was thought insane for building
I
are
am
now
in a
considered
grotto.
Bavaria's finest treasures.
I have a feeling I'm going to be saying whoops a few times in this game.
The swan motif is featured
Forgot to do the
throughout
door
the
tape.
castle, but it is particularly prominent in the painting.
Whoops.
I don't think the guards want to be bothered.
Yeah.
I doubt there's anything left in there now. Besides, the guard would kill me if I touched it.
Oh yeah, there is something in here somewhere.
Maybe a nice place to work.
I think it's gonna be like
This is
the
king's
opera. It's gonna be like an opera scene or
Ludwig spent much
something
time
that's
his
hidden in the
castle
wall
writing
somewhere.
letters, drawing up plans for his projects. At his reluctance,
I want to watch this.
the study paintings depict
Oh.
scenes from the Tannhäuser
Don't look,
saga
don't look.
in the Wartburg castle. The study
You will not look at the boobies, no sir.
The study paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga. The study paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga in the Wartburg Castle.
And the Wartburg Castle. Oh wow.
The hunters track down Engelhard and Hildegunde.
What the hell? Come on, man. He's not even looking. He's like, man, I have nowhere to go. Careful with your lance. Ah!
Hildegunde's imprisonment.
Oh, look at the wolf.
The wedding feast of Hildegunde and the Baron.
Baron van Glauer?
The death of Engelhard.
Oh.
This is the final room of our tour, the Singers' Hall. It was modeled after the Singers' Hall of the Wartburg Castle.
The Singers'
where
Hall?
minstrel competitions were held in the 13th century. The hall was built for small private concerts, but Ludwig himself never gave one here. The hall is probably best known for its enigmatic wolf paintings.